All right, so today we're going to be talking about a video that was sent in to me in my Discord. So I appreciate it to the person that sent it in. If you haven't joined the Discord, highly recommend. We are about 9,000 people in there. I personally think it is the best weight loss Discord on the planet. Highly recommend. It's a freaking great time. It's really, really awesome. But this video was sent to me because the topic and the person that the video is about is actually a very new friend of mine who I am very happy and I consider myself very lucky to be a friend of. But it's about him. Now, the title of this video is called "Video Games Made Me Fat," and it is from the YouTuber Scrubby, who is like a gaming YouTuber, I believe. So this video is about my friend Casey, who was on the show Family by the Ton, I believe is what it was called. Now, if you don't know, if you haven't seen the video, I would highly recommend you go watch it. So I did a video reacting to Dr. Mike, who talked about him, and then through that reaction, I was actually able to get in touch with Casey and have do a whole interview with him, which was really, really awesome. It was a really good time. So this video, when I saw it, I was confused because this was released, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, this video was released yesterday, and it's kind of weird to me. It's kind of weird that it doesn't go a little bit further. I haven't watched the whole thing, but that's what this video is about. So let's go and see, you know, what the video actually is.
I would just eat until I'm dead. A normal day for me is wake up around 12, figure out something I'm going to eat immediately, TV.
So first off, I want to say it's interesting because when me and Casey, we were actually able to have a talk, and it was interesting because actually at this point in the show, Casey was 711 pounds. But the highest weight that he got up to was, I believe it was 845 pounds. So when Casey was actually this size in this video, this was all staged. So he didn't actually play video games completely naked when he was 700 pounds here. He did do that when he was closer to 900 pounds. So a lot of these shots that they use are actually dramatized. Fake. They're fake, okay? They're put on for the show. So he actually was much larger when he was doing this. Not that it makes it okay, because it's still a little, you know, but yeah.
Video games, bed. It's not a lot of activity.
Okay, all right. I guess you could eat until you're dead, or hear me out. Maybe don't. I know.
So, I don't know. Like, it's interesting seeing. It's always interesting hearing other people talk about obesity and stuff like this. That I don't know what this guy looks like, so maybe I'm off base here, but like haven't had personal experience with it because like it's so easy to be like, well, don't do it, you know, like yeah. But like obviously there's more to it than that. Like no one gets to being that size by just like, oh, whoopsies, you know, like there's a lot of stuff that goes into being that size. There's a lot of reasons why someone would do that.
Crazy innovative tactic, dude. Have you ever thought about the fact that maybe if you didn't do nothing but play video games for 15 hours a day, you wouldn't have to eat until you die? Just me? All right, okay. Like an eagle.
So the thing is that he knew that, right? Like that's he wasn't like he had lost over 100 pounds in that clip, but I don't know. It's just weird. Like it's weird that if he does know that, it's really weird that he doesn't bring it up. You know, not the fact that he like had lost weight, but the fact that he now has lost an insane amount of weight, right? I don't know. Okay.
So much money, you would think that it's illegal. I'm getting quiet now. Lay low when you reach somebody.
This is a cool intro, I will say. Very cool aesthetic. I'm a fan.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are all having an absolutely fantastic day. I know I am. Today we're going to be taking a look at a classic, alright? I went over to TLC, the Learning Channel, to see what the scholars over there could teach us, and I found this video where a guy basically says he's just going to eat until he dies because he doesn't want to stop playing video games for 15 hours a day.
So, it's really sad that someone would get to that point. And I think that that's what, like, I think that anyone that thinks about it for a second, like, understands, like, wow, it's, like, yeah, it's really fun. It's really easy to make fun of that because it is a little ridiculous. Like, let's be real. But, like, if you really take a second and think about that, like, someone being okay with basically killing themselves, I guess that maybe it hits a different nerve with me because I was at that point. Maybe not as extreme, but like I was at the point where in my head when I was at my largest, I was like, I know that my size is going to kill me. And it was just a when question, not an if, you know? So it's just, I don't know, it's just weird that some people have, I don't know. Okay.
And, you know, I just felt like that was something that would really fit in well on the channel here. Don't ask me what I'm doing with my life. The fact that that's a sentence that makes sense to me is kind of disturbing. And, yeah, regardless, I figured it could be...
I mean, same, though. It'd be like that.
Pretty fun for us to watch together. So without further ado, let's get into it. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
It's hot. It's hot in Georgia. And all my clothing is restricting and tight. So I just sitting there naked, free as can be, and no one bothers me, door shut, we're good.
Dude, I wanted to ask Casey more about this, but holy crap, I would be so uncomfortable filming those scenes. Like, oh, I can't even imagine what, because again, these are reenactments. Like, that was the word I was looking for. These are reenactments. This isn't, like, he didn't have to do this anymore. Like, he wasn't at the size that he was when he was doing that. So, oh.
I don't know why the idea of somebody on the other end of the headset being naked makes me so uncomfortable, bro, but it just kind of does. Hey, yo, he's on B. He's on B. Hold on a second. My nut just fell between my thighs. Like, dude.
Hey, man, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people game in the nude, okay? Don't shame people for wanting to do that.
I don't know, man. Can't you just not be naked while we're playing Call of Duty together? Like, even underwear is okay. You also gotta love that. Yeah, it's hot in here, so instead of turning on the air conditioning or the fan, I just get naked. That's what you gotta do. It's also why I'm banned from every public library in the state.
Well, I mean, when you are as large as he is, I'm telling you right now, it's like you're wearing a coat always, so it's not as easy as just, you know, turning on a fan or something, you know. I don't know. Yeah, I know what Zach said. What I do in the privacy of my own home is no one's business. That's right.
Oh no, he's got it. Oh god, he's got that one gun that's gonna kill me. Oh no, he's weak, but I'm weak. I'm weak. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Dude, that, you can just tell he's like, this is so weird.
He's down.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Am I the only one who noticed that, bro? So he's screaming these call-outs, right? He's like, oh my god, he's got the gun that's gonna kill me. I'm low. Did you see the gameplay? Let's take a look one more time. I don't know about you, bro, but this does not look like high-paced action to me. You'd at least think...
I mean, come on, dude. Like, obviously that's TLC, not knowing what they're doing with editing. Like, come on.
If you're playing video games for 15 hours a day, you'd be good at them, dog. This is a whole bot. Your life is literally the grind. The least you should do is be able to show some results, dude. Placing 68th place on average is not good enough. I would have said 69th place, but we all know that's not happening.
All right, I gotta go in the kitchen and get stuff. All right, I'll be right back. I'm accepted in all those virtual reality worlds and the gaming world I'm in. No one sees me.
You know what? I guess that is true, bro. Video games are a pretty accepting place, usually. I know that sounds confusing considering the reputation of, like, Call of Duty lobbies being savage.
Doodle lobbies. Sorry. Okay.
But honestly, once everybody's done screaming, it's usually pretty cool. Also, are we just gonna ignore the fact that homie is literally about to just walk into the kitchen naked, dude? What if your mom is trying to eat some oatmeal, she just looks up and sees her son full nude just standing there? Well, I am no longer in the mood to eat this breakfast sausage.
Well, like, the thing is, one, freaking so rude. Like, that's his family, right? Like, I don't know. This stuff is so frustrating to me. Like, content like this is, like, I know we're kind of having fun, but like it's frustrating to me because it's just it genuinely is just being mean to fat people. Like, that's what it is, right? It's an easy punching bag. It's an easy thing to make fun of, and that it's just frustrating to me. Like, I hate seeing stuff like this because, again, I always think about, like, I guarantee there are people that see the videos I make and think, oh, it's probably just like that. When I truly believe the content I make and this type of content are so completely different. But I guarantee people that don't like me see it as the same, and that's so frustrating.
Thank you for ruining breakfast for me once again, Daniel. I don't know his name. He just kind of looks like a Daniel.
It's Casey, bro. Come on. Do some research.
Daniel. No offense to all the Daniels.
No one sees me. That is my outside. That is my world that I can be the Casey I want to be. but not be judged on my weight.
Ah, dude, this poor cameraman.
Bro. Hey, said it right. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yo, he really just said, hey, man, guess what, Mr. Cameraman? It's a full moon tonight. How you feeling?
So what actually happened was the cameraman and the producers forced him to do that. So it was their decision. It was their choice. So that's actually what happened.
Awkward, dude. The fact that the cameraman wasn't chuckling at all, held that camera so steady, didn't make a peep. That is how you know this man is a soldier. I don't care who you are, bro. Regardless of who you are. If I'm filming you for a TV show and you stand up and turn around and your booty cheeks are standing out there just full attention, I'm giggling. I don't know if that means I'm just a 7-year-old at heart or what. But oh my God, bro.
Oh my God, Nanners, where are you? Nanners, is this even a real game? Why are you not just pushing these people with me?
It's all fun and games till this dude is yelling at you for being a bad teammate, dog. I know Mr. Smacking the wall with his pickaxe is not telling anybody that they're not being supportive of the team.
He'll tell me what to get him, and I come right back a lot of times in case that's too much food. But I'll get it for him.
Man, when I talked to Casey about like his dad and stuff, you can tell that he definitely like has this sense of feeling, you know, bad of the things that he did. And it just sucks, man. Like getting to that size and dealing with your family, and it's tough, man, because like it's a hard spot to be in as the father. Like,
And bring it to the house and put it right in front of him.
Dude, what? Huh? I really just don't understand the logic, bro. Well, you know, I tell him you shouldn't do that, but then I go to the store and I buy it for him and I bring it back and I wrap it up in a nice little bow and I put it there for him. Sometimes when he's feeling real lazy, I take each individual chicken nugget, chew it up in my mouth to the point where it's a paste, spit it in his mouth like he's a little bit of a baby bird so he can keep playing his video games and not have to take a break. But hey, I'm not enabling him whatsoever. No, I don't know what you would call this, but it's definitely not enabling it.
I don't think that he would say it's not. I mean, I know for a fact Casey even says that he was, you know, like, again, no one gets to that size without having someone that's enabling them, right?
It's me being close with my son. Like, dog, if you're constantly bringing this dude Big Macs to feed to him in bed, you're kind of responsible too.
He's my son. I love him. I love to make him happy, you know, and food's got a lot to do with his happiness, but he's like an addict about food.
Making people happy is one thing, dude, but like if your kid's ever to the point where he literally can't get out of bed, then yikes. At that point, you're just basically giving a heroin addict heroin. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that Carl's Jr. is as addictive as crack, but if homie's just getting up full butt crack in front of a TLC camera crew to get more food, I'm thinking he's pretty addicted.
I don't want to call him an enabler, but I mean, sometimes that's really the way, like, it seems that it is.
So we talked about this like scene and about this like this dialogue that he used, and he really does feel bad about how the way that he treated his dad. He feels bad about the way that it comes off in the show. Again, like, you have to understand that these shows they're reality TV, but like for the most part, like these things are fake. Like they were basically like feeding him lines, basically trying to make him say this stuff, which is, it's sad.
I'm not buying the groceries. I'm not buying the frozen pizzas. I'm not buying the chicken wings.
What is this man eating, dude? I swear to God, this man is literally making that GTA order. Can I get 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with a cheese and a large soda? Like, my God, what is he making, dude? I also love beyond that how he's literally blaming his dad for making him fat. Yeah, video games and your dad, dude, that's definitely what did it. Like, there's nothing wrong. I don't think you're a worse human being because you're fat. Like, whatever. But you gotta...
The award for least convincing argument. The way that he said that was just like, let's listen again.
He's literally blaming his dad for making him fat. Yeah, video games and your dad, dude, that's definitely what did it. Like, there's nothing wrong. I don't think you're a worse human being because you're fat. Like, whatever. But
I don't think you're a worse human being because you're fat. You know, whatever. Yeah, proved it, dude. You really proved that one.
You gotta take some personal responsibility. You are the one sitting around.
Dude, it's so frustrating. I haven't watched this video. It's so frustrating to hear him say that. And unless he brings it up at the end, which maybe he does, but like he does take personal responsibility because my dude has lost like 400 freaking pounds, if not, I think more than that. So yes, he does. It's so freaking frustrating watching this video. It came out yesterday. Remember that. This guy, 100,000 views on this video already, okay? All he had to do was literally type in his name into Google and be like, oh, he lost weight. And I'm like, you could still make this video. I mean, it's pretty mean and stuff, whatever. But like, you could have ended it, and maybe he does. Again, I don't know. I haven't watched the whole thing. But like, just do some research. Like, that's it. And you could be like, all that stuff I said, but look, he's lost the weight, and it could be like a feel-good video, you know? Well, not really that feel-good, but
Playing video games 18 hours a day, eating whatever the hell this meal is. A little bit of it kind of is on your shoulders, bro. There's a lot of shoulder, but there it's on yours. I wish I could do this, bro. Halo made me fat.
There's someone facilitating the food coming in, and it's not me. It's someone else.
I'll let you know what we're gonna do as far as supper.
Yeah.
It's someone else facilitating it, while the next shot is him shoving a hamburger into his own mouth. Dude, like, it's not like this is a 7-year-old. If a 7-year-old weighs 900 pounds and their parents is buying them KFC, it's like, goddamn, maybe you're just not good at this parenting thing. When you're a 25-year-old man who's asking your dad to get you food, like, I don't know what you want them to say. You're an adult, dude. I don't know, my daddy really just feeding me too much McDonald's. It's all his fault, really. That in video games, bro, I'm sure.
You know, he's 34 years old, and, you know, he ought to be taking responsibility more than what he's doing.
He's 34? 34? Yo, how does homie even know video games exist? Oh my goodness, he should be worried about his 401k. Jokes
I don't understand that joke at all.
aside, I know 30-year-olds game, all right? I know like 8 dudes with fedoras were getting ready in the comment section. Actually, gaming is a very popular thing for older people. I know you guys game, okay? I'm just saying, gaming is one thing. Gaming while
Oh my God, dude. It's just like, dude, gaming has been around for so long. Like, So it must be very clear that his audience must be very young people, I'm assuming. Like that, I'm going to assume that because that's such a weird point to make.
Stuck inside of your room naked while your dad brings you food and you do nothing but play video games for 15 hours, it might be on another level. This is the dude with like the most Reddit karma in the world for a 100% fact.
So I bathe outside of this trough currently because I cannot physically bathe in a sit-down bathtub or stand-up shower area.
So again, when we interviewed Casey, he talked about this, and again, at this size, he didn't have to do that. So he only actually had to bathe in the trough outside when he was closer to 900 pounds, because when he was that size, he ended up. If you haven't watched the video, but like he ended up basically getting stuck on the floor in the shower, and it was a really big issue, and that's when his dad. Decided to get the trough for him outside, which again is like, I can't imagine that. Like, it's like, I'm not defending being this size at all by any means. It's horrible, man. Like, but like this type of video, it's not going to help. It's not going to help.
Yo, if you needed a sign that it's time to stop playing video games 18 hours a day, it's the fact that you have to bathe in a trough, bro. Oh my God, literally treating him like an animal. All right there, Timmy, hop on there in the trough and let me spray you down with the hose. It's the only way we can get you clean, because you know you got more folds than a goddamn Playboy magazine.
Because I'm a bigger guy with like folds and flaps, and I have to move around like almost like a pig in a way, and wallow and roll over to get like the back of my leg. I have to lift up literal like pieces of skin.
This is just the most surprised.
Yeah, so Jesse, that was actually a good comment. So Jesse said, didn't he say that that was one of the things that made him lose the weight on his own? Yeah, so that's what he did. He because of that experience in the bathroom, he ended up having to go to the ER and all this stuff. That's when he found out he was 845 pounds, and that's when he actually decided to start losing weight. So basically, bathing in the trough was one of the things that helped him start losing the weight, which you would know if you just, did a little bit of research. But it's kind of hard, apparently.
Pikachu moment. Yeah, that's what comes with weighing like 700 pounds, bro. Like, oh, hey, I don't know, but I weigh 700 pounds, so it's pretty hard to clean myself because there's a lot of me. Like, yeah, everybody knows that, dude. I've seen this show enough times to realize that people who weigh this much can't really clean themselves effectively. I know it's not your fault, bro, but like, you kind of are responsible for getting yourself here, dog. People like this, dude, just no responsibility. You know for a fact that this was the type of guy who did no work in the group project. Always somebody else's fault.
It gets old, and I get tired of it, and he should be more active, but he's not. He's just there.
You ever think it might have something to do with the fact that you're literally bringing him 18 pounds of fast food every day to him in bed?
Of course he thinks that. Like, of course he knows that, but it's not as simple as just being like, okay, I'm not going to feed you. Like, is that okay? No, absolutely not. Like, that's not the way to do it. But just to be like, just stop bringing him food. Like, it's like the argument when people say it's so expensive to live here, and people are like, well, just move. Like, really? Just move? Oh, because it's that easy just to move? It's not that. There's a lot of stuff that goes into that.
Yo, what's his incentive to get up? I should go get a job, but my dad pays all my bills. I'm allowed to play video games all day, and I constantly have food dropped off for me. Like, yes, I agree, bro. He should go get a job. He should want to do something with his life.
Which he does. He has a job now. He's working. He's doing great. Again, if you did some research, you would know that.
34 years old. But at the same time, dude, you can't have no responsibility. I feel like both of these people are just the type of people that are like, yeah, nothing is ever my fault, dude. They would rear end you and say that it's your fault, Sometimes it is. Like, dog, what do you mean? His mom kicked him out. She wasn't having any of it. Oh, you want to quit your job? Nah, none of it. You're like, yeah, sure, I'll provide endless McDonald's. No big deal.
Me and my dad's relationship is it's kind of touch and go. Like, sometimes we'll have great moments together, and then recently in these past years, there's a lot of negativity and anger and frustration.
I'm not a mathematician, but I'm gonna guess his dad started to get real tired of this when he turned 30, bro. I'm gonna guess that's when it got real old. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of my son. He's 21. He's a little young. He needs a little direction. Son, you're 34 years old, damn it. I don't know why, but this dad really reminds me of Hank Hill, dude.
Things can't go on the way they're going right now. I mean, we've got to make some drastic changes.
I don't know, bro. 34 years and no changes. I'm not necessarily sure if y'all gonna be making those sacrifices now.
Dude. They did. And it's like, this video is almost over and he hasn't mentioned it at all. Like, it's so weird that you would put that in your video. When, if someone did a second of research, they would understand that, oh, he did put in the work and he did lose the weight.
Anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, I would really, really appreciate you pressing the like button.
That's it? That's the video. That was it? Holy crap, dude. This video is horrible. Normally I don't say that, but it's so weird. This genuinely is just making fun of someone for, what is it? I'm sure it's over 10 minutes. Yeah, 12 minutes. Making fun of someone for 12 minutes and then not even doing the research to find out, oh, they've lost weight, and not putting that in the video because that people will be like, well, all this stuff that you were saying is not true because the guy lost the weight. He's doing great. It's so frustrating to me when people have these audiences like this. Like, this guy has, he has over 1 million subscribers, okay? He has almost 2 million subscribers. And that was the video that he made. That was the research that he did. That was it. That's embarrassing. Like, that's embarrassing because this is definitely this guy's full-time job. Okay, there's no doubt about it. This guy's making a lot of money on YouTube, no doubt about that. And that was the research. You couldn't even type his name into Google. And if you did, now I believe he probably did. He realized, oh, this no longer fits my narrative. And so I'm just not going to bring it up. That's embarrassing, man. Like, you genuinely should be embarrassed. Like, you really, really should.